Uh, oh, it's just over there. Not to the right. Okay.
It's a good thing I have directions in a tunnel.
You there! Put your weapons away. Come over here. No funny business, unless you want to get shot.
What if I do want to get shot? Did you ever think about that?
My business is always funny, good sir.
What are you doing here? It's not safe for your kind around here. Oh yeah? Is he expecting you? Well then, run along. It's not wise to keep Roy waiting. Has a bit of a temper, that one. You watch yourself. I've been stomping around with Roy and his gang of misfits. Roy's a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners kind of guy. He heard about this Tenpenny asshole, and now he's trying to get us in that tower. He's hatching some kind of plan to kill all those bigot bastards. Believe it or not, I used to vacation there. I wasn't always like this. I was a goddamn scientist. We were doing great things. Amazing things. Sure, sacrifices were required. Some people got hurt, but we were making real progress. But then those goddamn bombs dropped. Karma's a real bitch. You'd be wise to remember that. Good luck.
Even though that guy is kind of like a minor character, I really like how they subtly put his character into it. His lines are very like live life to your fullest and stuff like that, because he has a lot of regret because he turned into a ghoul and his past life was being a scientist.
Yeah.
And you can really just hear that from like a few lines that he says.
I like his hat.
I'm glad you like his hat.
Tips over here with like this
Bethesda aren't
deep...
really sort of fable for their great writing, but sometimes they can pull it off pretty well.
Yeah.
If I have one criticism, and you sort of touched on it later on earlier, was that the quest where it's not quite black and white, good and evil sort of thing. I think Bethesda fall into the trap of making it basically black and white. You're either a good character or a bad character sort of thing. And they give you the two choices. There's very little middle ground in terms of the choices that they actually give you.
There's actually a ton of middle ground for the DLC missions.
Yeah, quite possibly. I'm not saying like it's exclusive to that, but just in general, it seems to be quite simplistic choices. Either this is good or this is bad, sort of thing. It doesn't really give you a lot of thought about the consequence and stuff.
Oh, hello. I'm Bessie Lynn. I don't think you should be down here. Did you talk to Roy? I hope you know what you're doing. You could get in a lot of trouble by coming around uninvited. I wouldn't want to see anyone get hurt. You must be pretty tough to get past all the ferals. They tend to leave us alone with someone like you. Am I babbling again? Roy tells me I shouldn't do that. Roy is coming up with a plan to get us into that tower. Tenpennies. Says it's only a matter of time. He's strong like that. He never gives up. The kind of guy who makes things happen, Roy is. That's why the others follow him. Me, I just like the way he looks at me. Makes me feel pretty again. I'd go anywhere with him. Oh, well, it's not so bad, I guess, once you get used to it. But it's not like before. I used to be pretty, you know. Everyone used to come around all the time. People stop wanting to be around you, though, when it starts to happen. When you start to change, I mean. Oh, okay then. Have a nice one.
I will, crazy lady.
I think you're pretty.
Morning. What do you want? Biding our time, making plans, getting ready. Tenpenny and his pack of elitist wannabes can't keep us out of that tower forever. We've got rights, and we'll take them if they aren't given to us. Not sure where you come from, kid, but out here in the wasteland, everything's up for grabs. And you only get to keep what you can hold on to. Tenpenny didn't build that tower. He found it, and took it from whoever used to own it. Now we're gonna take it from him. We tried playing nice, but they shot at us. Fuck them. It's time for them and their bigot ways to die. If I'm no better than Tenpenny, then he should let me into that tower. But he won't, so I'm busting in. I already got a plan. They think I'm a monster? I'll show them the real monsters. We'll unleash our feral brethren on them. All those bigoted sons of bitches will get torn apart. Trouble is getting past the damn subway access door. You see, there's some kind of escape door that leads from the Tenpenny basement to the subway tunnels. There must be some way to get that open. Ah, those snooty bitches probably can't stand living with each other, let alone with us. But by all means, try talking to Tenpenny if you like. But it won't work. Then we'll do it my way. You get that escape door in the Tenpenny basement open, and I'll unleash those ferals on them. What about it? You think so, do you? Give it a shot, kid. But you're dreaming. I'll wait to give you a shot, but then we're doing it my way. You better choose your next words really carefully, 'cause you're starting to piss me off. Sure, whatever you say, you pretentious two-faced asshole. Maybe I misjudged. Pardons. So yeah, people treat us like shit. But it just makes us stronger. Otherwise, we ain't no different than anyone else that had the misfortune to live past infancy. So you killed a bunch of feral ghouls. Is that supposed to sound impressive? I got no compassion left for those mindless freaks. But they were a nice deterrent keeping out smooth-skinned bastards like yourself. Hurry up. Those bigots got big comeuppance waiting for them. I mean to give it to them soon. Now get.
Oh man, big comeuppance.
Yeah, the writing for these characters is really good.
Yeah, I enjoy them quite a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before. I try not to steal. Very often, there's times where I would like to steal something, like that book over there. That will give me +2 to unarmed, but I'm not going to.
That's good. What a good boy.
You could kill everyone, then it wouldn't technically be stealing.
I know. I was even thinking like of the events that follow, that there might be a reason to pick up the book, but I just kind of said, yeah, it's still kind of.
Yeah, at least wait for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a whole bunch of like debates on like freaking if something is worth it or not, and if it's stealing or not, and whatever. If it's green, I'll take it. Whatever. If it's red,
not
it's
stealing.
debatable.
Yeah.
So it's not really a morality thing, because if it was a morality thing, even if it's green, you're still taking their stuff.
Yeah.
You just don't like the color red.
Exactly. There's been plenty of times where I've taken red things in this game, but are supposed to be given, like, what was it, like Old Faithful or something like that? Or Old Painless, that's what it is.
Right.
Oh, by the way, this is the tunnel that they want to be opened up to release all the ghouls. Right now it's empty.
Why are you taking empty cans?
Because I don't need all of the space. And empty cans are used for a mixed item.
Oh.
Why are you taking the empty cans? Because I don't need them.
Because he's cleaning.
I am
Making it look nice.
He's looking for a broom right now. God, this place is a wreck.
I need a bucket and some water and yeah.
You're not supposed to pick up brooms. You're supposed to pick up rakes. Those are pickable items.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God, get your facts straight.
Just like picture you pushing up like these nerd glasses. Frack, wait.
What a noob.
You never survive in the world of Fallout.
It's true. It's all true. I would, though, because I know where all the stuff is. Oh, I love those, where it's just like, I know where all of the information is.
That guy just turned into mist.
Yes. Well, that was a shotgun. That. Maybe it was a vampire and just said, I've gone. But I'll be back.
You did one of those, like, replacing with a log thing. Can't really tell with Bloody Mess.
Substitution Jitsu.
I will still hate that to this day. That's a story for another time, though.
Yes.
That's a Reaver. I'm just going to ignore him.
He can. You win this time.
You win this time, Reva.
Yay! Armor. Why is that armor there?
And I got a book there. It's the Wasteland Survival Guide I got from Moira.
Awesome.
And
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
that armor was from the last time I was here. I dropped off the armor. I think Viper said it was like, "Are you leaving them a message?" No, I was leaving it there so like I could like teleport back and just pick it up when I had weight capacity.
I thought it was like they were offering you something. Quick, give him something or he'll kill us all.
Hello, every good person in this fine
Yes.
establishment.
The better offs.
To 10 penny.
Shoot him in the face.
Not yet.
Talk to him.
Now's not the best time. Perhaps we could parley sometime later? Thank you. You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me. What? That area is strictly off-limits. Can't have people fooling around with the terminal down there. They could shut off power and open the escape door. Why, I do believe you've lost your mind. Ghouls living here? You're serious? I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were to live here. And it would be a good bit of sport hunting them down if they misbehaved. I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble convincing certain residents to go along with your novel proposition. Tell you what, if you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Ms. Lancaster, those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? I'm quite proficient, if I do say so myself.
Have you seen me shoot? Stand there.
So, I am, again, going to remind you I'm doing this in a very particular order. I'm going to name out what I've done so far. First, I have done Shoot 'em in the Head. You gotta shoot him in the head quest. Then went to Tenpenny to talk with him. I have also talked to, Herbert. Then I found the dead body of Argyle. Then I went to talk with the ghouls down there, and then I'm going to talk. Then I have talked to Tenpenny now. So that's in order what I've done so far.
So you know what you're doing, don't you?
Yes.
This game is your baby.
I'm off to change the wiki.
Why is nowhere on that list shotgun to the face? Hate that man so much.